Alright, so let's go ahead and dive on in here about reviewing factoring. This first page is going to be the easiest, and that's because our leading coefficient is 1 here. We're going to have 1 of all of our variables squared here. As you look down, you'll see there's never going to be a number out in front with our variables squared. So what we're going to need to do is to figure out factors of C. So we're going to be looking for factors of C, which is that number on the end. All right, and on these easy type, it's the factors of C that add to give you B. All right, so here's what I mean by that here. Now, for all these on the easier page, x squared, the only way to get x squared through multiplying is going to be x times x. Now, I'm looking for what are numbers that multiply together to give me 2, that add together to give me a 3, and that would be 2 times 1. All right, and they both need to be positive. So I'm going to have a positive 2, positive 1. There is my answer. If you're interested in double checking your answer, you would FOIL it back out to get an x squared plus an x plus a 2x plus a 2. And you'll see that this group right here combines back together to give us our 3x. All right, so that's how these work, and you just got to navigate the different situations. So this one here, we've got x, looking for factors of -2 that add together to give me a -1. So I could go positive 1, -2. Because those multiply together to give me a -2, but add together to give me a -1, because remember that's really just a -1x there. All right, so there can be some positives and negatives that showcase themselves, and there's a whole bunch of different scenarios that can occur, which is why we're just going to be practicing so many of these. All right, we could drop on down to this one. After you do a whole lot of these, so like several pages of this packet, you'll find yourself getting better and better. So this one here, I could have a positive 4, -3, would satisfy both of those conditions. Now, it doesn't matter what order. If I wanted to do -3 first and then positive 4, that's fine. Order won't matter on these two shaded parts, at least on this page here. So as you're looking through this page, it should be pretty quick and easy, kind of regardless of the situation. You know, so even if the numbers get a little larger here, I'm still just thinking about factors of 45 that I can get to multiply together. Did that make it negative? Which I know would give me 1 positive, 1 negative, because that's the only way to get a negative sign here. And then we just need to kind of sort through some of the different options. You know, different ways to get 1 and 45. 45. I could have 1 and 45. Let's see, there's some other ones in there. So we could have 5 times 9. And then I might say, ooh, I think I can make that one work. If I have a positive 5 and a -9, that's going to satisfy both situations. 5 times -9 does give me a -45. And also, positive 5 minus 9 gives me that -4. All right, so the different combinations are there. You just have to be willing to put in the time to find them. Now, when it says solve each equation by factoring, it's going to be the same process of factoring first. So like this one here, for example, would be, let's see, I'd have a y and a y. I know I'm going to have 1 positive, 1 negative here. And to get my 72, I could have a positive 8, -9, and I'm still set equal to 0 here. All right, now, in order to solve these, all you do is take your 2 factored pieces,